Hello, and welcome back to Friday Favorites. Okay, so in today's live stream, we are going to do a Q&A, and we are going to do a Q&A all about angels. So if you have any questions about angels, whatever they may be, you can drop them in the chat whenever you're ready. And then I do want to give people a couple minutes just to tune in. So in the meantime, while I wait for everybody to join the live chat, I am going to, hello, BD Army Girl. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. If you have any questions about angels, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'll be answering those today. And I'm good. Thank you for asking. While we wait for other people to join us on the live stream, I am going to pull a card from my angel deck right here. This will be a collective card for everybody that is watching. I am not doing tarot readings today. I'm only just pulling this card to give everybody a minute to join the live stream. It normally takes a few minutes, right? And so I want to give everybody a chance to join on where they can ask their questions, and a card already came out. So we'll pull this quick card and then we'll get into the live stream questions. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Eight of Thoughts, okay? I've actually rarely used this deck. I've used it like once, maybe twice, and that's still a big maybe, because it has like, if you see, it has like the paragraph of words on there, and me, as I read cards, I more intuitively read them, and so it kind of throws me off. But we're gonna read it, and then I'm gonna tell you what I feel it means, and then we're gonna do the live Q&A, right? So Eight of Thoughts says, you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Okay, a couple things there I do want to say. I love that, right? It is an illusion. It's the illusion of the mind. It's just our ego. And so when we see past that veil, see past the illusion, see past the ego, and we tap into our soul's vibration, we realize, oh, none of that is real. It's just the mind. I am not my mind. I am my soul. The other thing what it says about you're waiting for somebody to save you, don't wait for somebody to save you, right? Be your own savior. I know at least the women can probably relate with this, but Disney did a really good job in programming children, especially women, thinking they had to wait for the knight in shining armor to come and save them, or even the man thought they had to be the knight in shining armor, right? And so thinking you have to be that or waiting for that is not the true answer of the spiritual path. Always be your own savior. Always be your own hero. You don't need anybody else to fix you or save you. You are your savior, right? So I like this card came out today as a nice reminder just for everybody. That was the collective card pull. And now that I see there's a couple messages in the chat, we will jump into the live Q&A. If you guys are just tuning in, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria, and I am answering questions about angels today. So if you have any questions about angels, go ahead and drop them in the chat. And I'm just gonna move this a little bit closer, bring you guys nice in front and center. Okay. So BD Army Girl says, can you ask angels what they're trying to say to me? Okay, so yeah, BD Army Girl, I'm not doing personalized readings or messages. I'm only doing like, you have questions about what are angels? How do you communicate with them? What do they look like? Like stuff like that, generally speaking. That would be a question I would do in a psychic tarot reading. Those are for Tuesdays. You are feeling something. Please do elaborate, BD Army Girl. What are you feeling? Trust that intuition, right? We always look outside of ourselves for the answers, and our internal guidance system, our angels, right, are always guiding us to what we need to do. And so trust that. Kamati Katwal from YouTube says, can you ask angels what messages they have for me? Yeah, guys, I wasn't trying to confuse you. I'm not doing psychic tarot readings. I only pulled that card just to kill some time because nobody was in the live chat. It takes people a few minutes to jump into lives, and so I just pulled that collective card pull in the beginning. But I'm looking for questions, generally speaking, right? How do I know my angels are speaking to me? What does it mean when my angels say this? Like, not individual. I'm not doing psychic messages today. Those are on Tuesdays. But let me see. Kamani Katwal from YouTube, you can join me on Tuesdays. I do personal readings. We'll do the psychic tarot readings on Tuesdays. Okay, Kamani? Okay, BD Army Girl says she got it. Perfect. Lacey Howard from Facebook says, will my spirit angels ever communicate in another way other than numbers? So I can't personally answer that, but I'll tell you how angels do communicate, right? Because you're saying, will they communicate with me in that way? Your angels, again, personal readings are on Tuesdays, but I'll tell you, for me, the first 35 years of my life, I was completely blind in the matrix, could not see. And then for maybe, it started like between July and January. So 5 months-ish. 6 months, I don't know, whatever that is, for a few months before my awakening, that's how they communicated with me. I saw 1111 on the clock twice a day. I saw 111 on the clock twice a day. Those numbers followed me everywhere. Those are the beginning codes. Those are the awakening codes. Those are the first thing you'll see. They will stick with you. I still see them several times a day. Maybe say it's 555. Maybe later it's 123. They will shift and change as I change. One, Lacey Howard, the angel numbers will probably not go away. But two, he says, will they ever communicate with you in a way other than numbers? Yes. Here's the thing. They communicate with us always. For you particularly, since you said, will my spirit angels ever communicate with me? They always communicate with you in a way that you will understand. And so let's just give the example of you're a musician and you're really into music. Well, you particularly would probably get the messages through song. There are general ways that they speak through us. Spirit animals that may come in. You look up the animal meanings. Feathers is a huge one. But particularly, let's say you like that music example, you might get those answers in songs. So whatever way they know how to get through to you is how they will get through to you. But there are general ways as well to look out for it. But I would say, Lacey, the numbers will probably never go away. If anything, you'll see them more, and you'll probably be seeing them in different forms. Okay, BD Army Girl says you see 111 or 333. Awesome. Those are angel numbers as well. The ones are all about beginning, manifestation, all of that energy. But the 1111 in particular is the spiritual awakening code. Like I said, it's the very first thing you'll see as you start to awaken. Like I said, I saw it for months. So if you see that repetitively, you're about to go through a spiritual awakening. If you've already gone through one and you start seeing the 1111s again, well, in life we go up, we go down, right? We ride the roller coaster of life. And so there are minor spiritual awakening moments, right? You have the major, the first one, and then you have minor little moments along the way. You're probably about to shift. You're probably about to quantum jump when you see the 1111 again after the awakening. Now, BD Army Girl, the 333s, threes are a number of the Trinity. Threes are a number of answered prayers, right? And so when you see that, it just is a sign that you're on the right path and the angels have heard you and they're guiding you to your new journey, right? Okay, you said you see them more than others. Okay, beautiful. Alina from Facebook, what will my future husband? Alina from Facebook, we're not doing tarot readings today. Those are on Tuesdays. Tarot Tuesdays is for tarot readings. BD Army Girl from YouTube says, and I feel like someone is always watching and saving me. Yeah, it might be so here's the thing. We have personal guardian angels that are our angels, right? There is almost like a hierarchy with angels. You will have an individual angel, and then there's this general collective angels that everybody kind of gets that you'll have for your lifetime, or maybe they come in and shift and they change, but then you have the archangel above that. So there is almost a system where I don't know, just to kind of explain it to the linear mind and for labels and stuff, is like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. The angels would never word it like that. I don't word it like that. It's the best way to explain it. So when you feel someone is always watching you, it can be a deceased loved one. It can be a guardian angel. But I like that you feel that, and I like that you worded it that they're saving you and watching out for you. Here's the things. Sometimes we feel like somebody's watching us and we get that eerie feeling, and because that's coming from the mind and the ego. Well, now I think it's something evil. It's not. It's just foreign. So the foreign feeling makes me a little uncomfortable. So my mind tells me, oh, it's negativity. Most likely, right, it is somebody of the love and light watching out for you. So I like that, BD Army Girl, that you were in tune enough to know that they are watching out, saving you. That's awesome. Lacey Howard from Facebook says, yes, I did, and I do. Let me just go back. Okay. About the angel numbers. Okay, beautiful. Anika Das from YouTube. Hello. I am doing fabulous today. Thank you for asking. How are you? Can I ask a question, please? So, Anika Das, we are doing angel questions today. If you have a question about angels, drop that in the chat. Lacey Howard from Facebook says, I was outside meditating and a squirrel came. Look that up. Squirrels are a good companion in friendship. They're also like hunters and gatherers. You think about it, they always put all the nuts in their seed and they stash stuff up for the winter. And like, look up. Here's what I would say, right? Anytime I see an animal that's like out of the ordinary, or maybe I feel, oh, why is there a bunny in my back? There's been a bunny in my backyard for like 3 days. I don't see bunnies often, so I know it means something. So the short answer is, right, until you learn what all the animals mean, you could just literally Google like spiritual meaning of bunny, or for you, Lacey, spiritual meaning of squirrels. So I am very highly connected with the animals. I know the angels bring them to me quite often. So I have a couple like animal oracle decks. So for me, I choose to go to that instead of Google. It's whatever works for you. Sometimes I look stuff up if I'm out in the car and I don't know. But again, the signs and synchronicities that I come in with are just so simple. We as humans overcomplicate them. And so taking those 2 minutes to look up angel number 333 meaning, squirrel spiritual meaning, you'll probably get some clarity and answer or some reassurance that you're on the right path. You're welcome, Lacey Howard. I like that this girl came to you also while you're meditating, right? It felt like a friend in need, right? And sometimes we need that spiritual helper. Okay, Anika Das, when will I relocate? So Anika Das, I am not doing tarot readings. Those are on Tarot Tuesdays. I am doing angel questions all about your angels. Oh, thank you for the sub. Anika Das is on YouTube. Thank you. You just said liked, shared, and subscribed. Yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, it definitely does help the growth of my channel. So I really do appreciate when you guys do subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, Spiritual Inside with Ollie Soul. That is another YouTuber. Hi, hello, welcome. Let me see. Seeing and finding connection with angels. Beautiful. One of my favorite aspects. Lift spiritual awakening. I think you meant in spiritual awakening. Yeah, it truly is a very beautiful thing. Thank you for sharing. BD Army Girl says, I told you about my uncle who abused me. He was trying to do something wrong again, but this time some energy saved me. Yeah, your angels were definitely looking out for you. I'm glad that you're able to sense that they're there. I'm glad you know that they were preventing stuff, because that's the thing. Our angels will protect us. So sometimes when something doesn't work out the way we wanted it to, the angels might be protecting us from something that we didn't see coming. They also can prevent things from happening. They don't interfere too much because we have free will, but if we're getting too far off our life course, they might align us in at the right place at the right time to meet the right person, or they might step in if it's getting into something that's not on your soul's purpose. But I'm glad that you knew your angels were helping you there. If anybody is just tuning into the live, my name is Astaria. Hi, hello, welcome. We are doing questions about angels. So I just got through all the chat. So if anybody has any questions about what are angels, anything, how to communicate, how to sense them, anything you want to talk about with angels, drop that in the chat now. This will probably be the last chance. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the live as I don't see any more questions. But I will give you guys a couple minutes. And angels will come in different ways. I see them in different forms. Sometimes it's a sense that I know somebody's there, like the BD Army Girl said. Sometimes I see the sparkles of lights. Sometimes I see huge orbs of energy. And to me, I don't know. I think those are stronger connections. I mean, everything in this world is energy, even angels, right? But I think that's a stronger tie because I can see a huge orb of energy. Sometimes they're little orbs and I see them, but I also look to the color, right? And so if I'm seeing a blue orb, then it's something of the fifth dimension. It is the throat chakra energy of communication. If I see like purple sparks of light, right, I know it's of the sixth dimension, leading me towards more the throat chakra and the spiritual world. So I also do look at like that. But sometimes I just know that they're there, right? I work with them on a personal level. Pretty much, I work with them a lot. Let me see. But again, they come up in my readings as well. Your spirit guides, your angels will come through. The Army girl says her uncle's trying to do to other girls too. You think I should do something? Yeah, I think you should definitely speak out on that because you don't want somebody else to go through what you went through, right? So, and that may be part of your soul purpose is you went through it to prevent other people from going through it. And so since you know it's happening, if you step in to stop it, maybe that's what your angels are trying to tell you. So you can prevent other people from going through what you went through. Okay, beautiful Aries goddess, Ari. Hi, hello, welcome from YouTube. We were just kind of wrapping up, but if you have a question, let me know. We're only doing questions on angels today. So if you're looking for any question answered, what are angels, anything that has to do in the angel realm, angelic realm, I will stick on for another minute or two. I just looked down, it said 1555. Angel number, right? Fives are all about change. The more fives you see, the bigger the change, right? And so I like that I looked that. Anika Doss says, I have a question. Beautiful. Anika, drop it in the chat. We're doing angel questions. Beautiful Aries says, oh, okay. Yeah. This is a Q&A all about angels. Anything you want answered about angels? What are they? How do I know they're around? How do I communicate? What does it mean when the angel leaves me this? That type of stuff we're answering about angels today. Anika Das from YouTube says, I keep seeing different angel numbers confused between their actual meaning. Okay, thank you for asking. So that's the thing. They all mean different things. So generally speaking, I'll really quick give a breakdown. They all hold a different vibration. So ones are new beginnings, they're manifestations, right? Twos are the balanced energy. Threes are, like I said, the Trinity. Fours are a very foundational grounding number. Fives are change. Six is harmony and balance. Seven is a lucky vibration. If I had to just come up with a word, it's more a lucky number. Eights is the abundance number, right? The abundance vibration. Nine is, it's a very highly spiritual number as well, and it can mean you're close to closing out a chapter, a cycle. But here's the thing. So when you say they all hold a different meaning, they do. Because if you see the number 123 versus 1111, that means two separate things. And 111 means something different than 1111. Three ones is watch your thoughts around manifestation. Shortly put, I'm just trying to give a short synopsis. 1111, the four ones, is the spiritual awakening code. So they do have it all a meaning. They all mean something different. But sometimes you see 151. Well, what are the outside numbers? New beginnings. What is the inside number? 5, change. New beginnings, revolving change are coming my way. That's a short interpretation and how I would interpret that angel number or these angel codes that come in. They can numbers go up 1, 2, 3. If they go up, generally speaking, not always, that is ascending. They go down 5, 4, 3. Generally speaking, that is descending. It might be going back to the past to revisit something. Not always. I see 5, 5, 4, 3 and 4, 3, 2 and 3, 2, 1 like crazy. I know that those are some of my numbers. So it doesn't always mean that. Again, you learn what the 5 means, change. You learn what the 4 means, grounding. 3, you know what the 3 means, answered prayers. You put it together to find that message. So it is. You have to know a little bit of numerology. And basically what I did, I saw them like crazy. And I wasn't into numerology. I just started looking them up every time. And then you get a basic understanding. So now when I look at the clock and it says 1212, I know what it means versus having to look it up. But in the beginning, we have to like kind of learn what they mean a little bit. Anika Das says, you see 1111, cool, we know over that. 333, went over that as well. 444, building the foundation, getting grounding, family energy, home as well. Fives, we went over, great change. Ooh, 1001, along with 1010. Well, 1010 is the new awakening code. It's been for some time. It is, I always explain it as 1111 is the major of spiritual awakening code, and 1010 is the minor. I give it the tarot reference, right? And so smaller milestones. Again, I like the numbers on the outside, the ones, the zeros on the inside. Again, they all hold different meanings. Kamani says from YouTube, meaning of seeing 1551. Beautiful, because I just kind of gave that example with the 151, same thing. Ones are on the outside, new beginnings are coming. 5 is on the inside. That is change. Since you have 2 5s, that's big change. Big new beginnings is coming. You're welcome, Anika Das. Gato from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. How are you doing today? If you have any questions about angels, drop it in the chat. Otherwise, we're at the end of I'll give you guys a minute, but we're at the end of the questions. Let me see. That's so cool that everybody that's on here, generally you guys all connect with the angel numbers. I saw that as the major theme, but I like that even BD Army Girl feels the angels. So we have a good understanding of what they are. All right. Well, I think since there are no more questions, we will wrap up today's session. Thank you guys so much for, hold on. Preeti from YouTube says, hi, hey, can I ask? If you have an angel question, drop it in the chat. I was just about to get off, but we are doing the live Q&A on angels today. So if you have a question about angels, I will stay on another minute. So you could type it in the chat. And if anybody else, let's just say this is the last chance. Anybody have any questions about angels, drop them in the chat. I'll give you guys to 2222. It's 21:40 on my time, so we'll wait till the alignment energies of 2222 to see if there's any more angel questions. How's everybody doing today, though? I hope you guys are beautiful and blessed, about to enjoy a beautiful weekend. And I hope you guys keep your eyes wide open so when the angels come, right? Oh, I recognize the sign. I recognize the symbol. I know what this means. So, Pretty, I am not doing personal questions. Tarot readings are done on Tarot Tuesdays. Like I said, this is an angel Q&A. And we just hit 2222. So since that was your question, I think we will wrap up the call. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, do me a favor, that thumbs up button. This way you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And there's a bell too. I want you to hit the bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos. And I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message you need to hear today. All right, so next Friday, we'll be back live on Facebook and YouTube again for another Q&A, and I will be announcing the theme we'll be working on next week on Monday. Till next week, see you then. Be blessed.